Welcome to The Sustainable Mind. I'm Leanne. I'd like to guide you through a brief practice today around something a little bit different. So I'm not feeling too well right now, and I've been off and on for a few days. I've had a bit of a fever, sore throat, headache, and now it's kind of come into my sinuses a little bit. And I think just generally I'm feeling very grotty and tired. So you might kind of think, well, why do I want to guide a meditation right now? Well, it just so happens that meditating when you're poorly can still happen. And I think previously I would have, if I'm really feeling quite unwell, my meditation might go by the wayside. And obviously, if we're poorly at a certain level, sleep is what we need, deep rest, maybe just to read a book if we can. So, of course, it doesn't always come to our mind as well. But there are schools of thought, particularly in Buddhism, where meditating when we're ill is a really useful time to meditate, to notice shifts in sensations, changes in how we are, and noticing our thoughts that can often come along with illness, particularly how that might change our mood, becoming lower, sadder, and generally feeling maybe not so good about the place, and not so good about the world, and not so good about ourselves. So they're all really useful things to notice. And I have done a talk and a practice in a live group session around illness is unavoidable, so do check that out. I'll pop the link up. So I'd just like to guide you, as I say, in a brief practice really of 3 ways that we could meditate when we're poorly. Okay, so just whenever you're ready, coming into a comfortable seat. And I think what's nice about mindfulness is, we can practice anywhere at any time. So while I'm seated here, it could be that you're in a comfortable chair or on a sofa. Maybe you're lying down on that sofa. Maybe you can lie down on a bed and listen to this. And actually, you could even curl up into a fetal position, pull a blanket or a scarf around you, and get really cozy. With mindfulness, we don't have to sit in an upright posture all the time. Okay, so we're simply becoming aware, mindful of how we are in this moment. So just settling in whatever posture you are in, just making sure you feel comfortable and supported. You might just take a moment just to feel into the parts of the body connecting with the chair, with the bed, with the floor. Feeling yourself kind of nestling in. If it feels okay to and it's accessible to you, maybe taking a couple of deeper breaths here. Just allowing yourself to sink down a little bit further. If you can, releasing and letting go. So the first way we can practice here is to simply focus our attention on something like the breath. I'll just begin with that here. Just wherever you feel the breath most prominently. Could be in the nostrils, the chest, the tummy. I like to focus on the breath in my tummy. And so even if I'm curled up in a ball, all I'm doing is just feeling the movement of the breath in my body. And I might have waves of feeling ill, waves of tiredness, maybe pain or discomfort. Different thoughts might come in, I might drift. And each time I'm able to, I just simply come back to feeling the movements of the breath in the body. So just keep it simple. Another thing you can try here with the same focused attention, but if the pain or discomfort in the body is too much, we can try by focusing our attention on sounds. So just taking a moment here just to notice sounds. We can simply become interested and curious about the sounds that we can hear around us. It might be the noise of the wind, it might be some bird noises, sounds of people talking, traffic, humming, buzzing. Okay. So the second way we can practice is to rest in open awareness. And this could be, we can begin with noticing the sensations in the body. So maybe we notice, for example, I can feel more vibration in the body as the normal, a pulsing, I guess, as my body is working hard to get rid of the illness or virus or whatever it is there. So I can feel my pulse rate more prominently. I can feel a little bit of pressure around the temples. And what I'm doing really is becoming curious about these sensations. And even if they're uncomfortable, maybe sometimes painful, just allow myself to be with them. I might even try to just soften around the sensation. And then from here, I can kind of open up my awareness. So I can become aware of sounds, my breathing, thoughts, feelings. And then the sensations in my body are just part of what is aware and part of what I'm aware of. It's part of my experience. And just as I can hear sounds come and go, I notice thoughts come and go. I can feel sensations shift, change, and come and go. The third way we can practice when we're not feeling too good is to offer ourselves compassion. We become mindful of how we are. Yeah, I'm really not feeling great. This is hard. This is uncomfortable. This is a moment of suffering. I can draw on common humanity. Just imagining all the other people in the world or around me who've got viruses, who are unwell. And they might be experiencing some of what I'm experiencing. Some people would be experiencing less or more. And then bringing in kindness. I'm so sorry you're feeling this way. How rotten for you. Just take some time to rest. I'm here with you. It's okay, this will move and shift and change. I really wish you'll feel better soon. Okay. So I hope some of these steps may support you when you're poorly. Just 3 ways there. Focusing your attention on the breath, or maybe sounds if that's easier. Resting in open awareness, just being aware of the sensations and the shifting and changing nature of them. And then finally, offering in self-compassion. So if you're listening to this and you're poorly, I wish you well. And thank you for your practice.